Whoop. I know. Of course, somehow you've shrunk again. I'm not
You
really
shrunk or I
sure.
shrunk?
That's a good question. Hey, let's see if I can make you pretty again. Tragedy,
Oh, good luck.
tragedy, tragedy. All right. Um, okay. I think we're live, which is super strange. And I'm
Oh,
not entirely sure what
yeah.
to make of it. Welcome aboard the Funny Boat
Fully.
Podcast.
Yeah.
I've decided to do this live because we were going to have a guest, and then I wouldn't inflict liveness on them. But I am willing to do it to
Right.
us, especially
Well,
because
yeah.
I have champagne in here. Yeah,
Nice.
how you doing, Cap?
Yeah. I'm doing fantastic, Captain Boomies. How about
I
yourself?
am not ready for the holidays. It hurts.
Right.
I want to go back to summer. I want to go back to I want to go back
uh,
to boat deliveries that aren't freezing.
yeah. Tell me about
Oh,
that
do
one. I got one
you?
coming
I didn't
up.
know that. You're like
Yeah.
being salty
Yeah.
again? What's this about?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
why
that's
not?
fair.
Doing one Annapolis to Bradenton,
I
Florida,
don't.
all
Wait, where's
outside.
Bradenton? Why don't I know where Bradenton is?
It's on the flip side of it's in the Tampa area.
Okay, so Tampa-ish.
So
That's a
Tampa-ish.
and is it on a
Yes.
sailboat? So
Yeah, oh yeah. Lagoon
okay, so not the
40 or
slowest
42
boat.
catamaran. Not the slowest boat, but still it's like
Fun.
1,300 miles.
Okay, I like that. I'm into
Yeah.
that. I would do that
Yeah.
run in a lagoon. I would do it in a lagoon.
Good.
Um, there's a lot of boats
Yeah.
I would do that run in. Do you get to stop or is it a straight shot?
Mhm. I think we're gonna straight shot it as much as possible. We might duck into Miami one night,
Okay.
which would be a first time to
Well, hot
Miami for
damn.
me. So
Well, let me tell you about
yeah,
my
right.
plan for this evening. And that is
Okay. Do
to
tell.
pull up a bunch of boats for sale. And we're gonna play
Ooh.
the imaginary buying boats game because I figure Black Friday is
Oh.
coming up, and
Oh yeah.
do boat
Oh, good
brokers
call.
have deals for Black Friday, or is that not a thing?
I don't know that that's a thing. I guess it could be a thing. Um, no, I try and no.
Because it's a good Christmas present. I would
I don't.
love to get a boat.
It is. It's it's the biggest problem, honestly, is fitting it
That's
under the
fair.
tree.
I mean, there's forklifts,
Yeah.
there's travel lifts. You
Yeah. Depends depends on the size of your tree.
Oh, I like it a lot. Again, I'm shopping for a Christmas present, so let's see if I can make this work because this
Hmm.
one's gonna be sort of
Okay.
terrible for podcasting, but we're gonna do it anyway because
Here's
I
a here's a
yeah.
completely visual
Well, it
episode.
might not make it onto the RSS feed. That's
Yeah.
all. So basically, what I did is I went to good and trusty old Boat Trader. I've always enjoyed that it's called that
Mm,
because for the longest
yeah.
time I would spell it differently and feel smug about it. Um, because yes, yes, they are total traitors. Uh,
You trader.
it's and I know brokers and dealers have very mixed feelings on all of the boat buying and selling platforms, but I would say that Boat Trader is probably the most common
Mhm.
for, um, you know, if what is it, buyer listed or seller listed?
Yeah, yeah. FISBO, what we call it, for sale by owner. Um, but it's easy to use. It's easy to navigate. It's um, not expensive to jump on there for a one-time deal type of deal. So yeah, it's kind of like the Chevrolet of the platforms that are available to the boat owner themselves. And I get a lot of customers that find boats on there and try to hire me to shop
Okay,
for
well,
them.
let's see.
So
I suppose I need you to be able to see what I'm looking at as well. So let me make that happen. How do I do this? I share my screen. There we go. Look at that. All right. So now that you should be able to see some stuff.
oh yeah, I'm moving around again.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah,
So
look at that.
welcome to Boat Trader. As I opened it up to all of the state of Maryland, since that's where we are, and I was hoping to
Ooh,
find some deals since
yes.
it's not since it's the end of the season, and I'm hoping these people are
Hmm.
thinking about winterizing but haven't yet and really want to make a last minute Black Friday deal, and so they're willing to sell it to me for some kind
Right.
of ridiculously good price. But then I
Okay.
remembered boats are never a good price.
The most expensive price is usually the free one.
Oh my God. There's actually a Mr. Beast video where he goes like, oh, the $1 vessel all the way to like you know, the 3 million, like the $30 million vessel or something like that.
Right.
But the whole time, the $1 vessel is a salvage, and they sink it in
Ooh,
this lake somewhere in Canada with a crane and all this other stuff. But they've clearly done all of the prep work to be able to sink it so that it can be a habitat for fish, which means taking out
okay.
all of the petroleum, all of the
Everything.
tanks. Like this thing
Yeah.
is stripped down, and then
Sure.
all of his security people, all of the safety people that they have to have on standby. Like that is definitely the most expensive boat of the series, and they're trying to call it the $1 boat. I'm like, no,
Right.
no, 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 no. If you were trying to charter each of these boats for a day, they would not add up to how much you had to spend
Yeah.
to sink that one boat. Ridiculous here.
Yeah.
And that's probably a video I need to make, actually. Okay. Anyway, back to talking about these lovely boats right here, though. So I have a whole lot of Sea Rays, which I was fully expecting. Sea Ray is a great boat for the Chesapeake Bay. That
Hmm.
is the primary body of water here in Maryland. Um, but I was expecting to see a lot more center consoles, and there's a few in here, but there's also like a couple of Palm Beaches. But I hate this. Why do they always say request a price? I know how much a Palm Beach is. It's not cheap.
Right.
Like, it's
Yeah. Oh, because it's a new one, so they'll probably be able to throw you some sort of from us. So we'll cut you a
oh, is
deep
that how that
discount,
works?
or uh,
Mind you, a deep discount on one of
yeah.
these is, you go from a GT60. So let's pretend that that's a 60-foot boat. Let's click on it. Let's find out. Oh, I'm going to get all the emails. Like, it's going to be so depressing. She is beautiful. I love a Palm Beach. God, they're
Yeah.
so gorgeous. And that is the shiniest paint job. Classic colors in
Mm,
the navy blue and the cream on top. I hate
yeah.
this um, kitchenette, though. This summer kitchen on the aft deck. It's really
Yeah.
hideous.
It seems like they build that off of the like the fishing boat where it's
Mm-hmm.
usually the tackle station. But they've was it
I'm
gentrified
not
it?
sure,
Would
but it
that be
looks
the
like
right
IKEA
term? I don't
crap,
know.
in my opinion. And I really dislike
Come
it
on,
a
Palm
lot.
Beach.
And this could just be a mock up image. I'm not 100% sure this is a real image at
Right.
all. So they literally might have gone onto the IKEA website and just cut and pasted this on here. I wouldn't be surprised.
So, so clearly we're not sponsored today
No, we
by
are
Palm
not,
Beach Yachts
and we
or
never will
IKEA.
be. Let's be real. I love Palm Beaches. Again, I'm obsessed with them. I am not
Yeah,
obsessed with whatever the heck this thing is. That is horrible. All
yeah.
right, but then they take you to the interior, and you can see all the really pretty woodwork, and they
Ooh.
have these nice handholds overhead, and all
Hmm.
of the recessed LED lighting, and they actually do their electrical really well, and they do it well for the US, which is nice. So the flicker factor
Yeah.
is not a thing. They're fabulous boats. What are they thinking with this absolutely hideous wet bar? It's so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Yeah.
okay, so
Anyway.
I'm guessing
Mm.
she is a 60 foot. She's a 60 foot. What kind of power does she have? I'm guessing 2 million. And if not 2 million, it's like 1 point something million. Uh,
I
yeah,
was leaning
you know what? You're
higher.
right. 60 feet. Yeah, you're right. I'm talking about Palm. I haven't seen a Palm Beach price point in 10 years. If so, that's a 10 years ago price.
Yeah.
Forget everything I said. This is an $8 million boat. Is my best guess right now.
Yeah, I
With the ugliest
hmm.
kitchen, little fucking thing I've ever seen for $8 million. Make it
Uh,
9 million.
for,
Rip that out.
yeah, for 9 million, I'll rip it out. I got a
Does it make you sad
sawzall.
that you don't get to sell boats
No,
this expensive?
me too.
All right, I'm killing this one. So that's a Palm Beach. That would be a great Christmas present, though. I'd still
Yeah,
take it.
that would
I
be a
would be
wonderful
annoyed
Christmas present.
that you're
I'll
giving me
throw
a
in the tree.
project and having to rip that kitchen out. That little wet bar in the back is so awful. But I'd understand you
Uh,
try to keep me
right.
productive or something. I don't know.
Sure. You
Oh,
can't have it
geez, your
all.
thing is poking around again. Why can I never get this right?
For those listening, she means the picture of me on her computer.
Oh, it's so funny. I could have sworn that I transform.
Well, then you did the share screen. It probably.
Nah, 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 nah. Did it transform? Let's go to. Oh, oh. Now I've totally lost you. Oh no.
Ooh,
Ed, where'd you go?
it's, welcome
I'm
to the
so good
best
at this.
ever episode of
Uh,
Funny Food Podcast.
let's see if I can find you.
I'm right here.
Oh
Haven't moved.
no. Oh,
I
there
see
you
me.
are. Okay, I can put you back now.
Oh,
I'm still gonna have to.
okay.
Best live ever.
Well, my computer is touchscreen, and it's taking every bit of my discipline to not try and move your
Good.
screen
Don't you dare, I'll
on
kill
my
you.
screen.
Okay. Okay, hopefully that works. All right, let's pick another boat. Let's pick a boat I might be able to afford,
Okay.
which is none of these.
An 80-foot
Yeah,
Palm Beach.
exactly. Let me get that one. Ooh, I like this Hans. So a 2018 Hans
Oh yeah.
675 for 1.2 million. Let's see
Oof.
what she's got in her. I'm just curious.
Yeah, she should have
So she's a
everything.
sailboat. Again, I think I'm just drawn to navy
Hmm.
hulls, even though they are awful to keep pretty.
Uh, they're a maintenance
And
nightmare.
if you get rub spots, you will never match that color ever
Mm,
again. Like it's just,
yeah, and it makes your
you
boat
know,
hot too.
I learned something very interesting from a paint guy, and that is if you have a hull
Mm,
that's painted dark, you can pretty much never paint it a light color because the hull will warp
yeah.
differently. And it was designed with the dark
Yeah.
color in mind, and it settled into that dark color shape with the heating and the whatever. So if you try to go lighter, it'll you basically have to go in stages. So you got to go from like a dark blue
Yeah.
to like a gray, like a dark gray, and then you can
Yeah.
kind of inch your way back to white if you want. If you know you have opinions like that. Personal, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes the dark color can actually imprint the fiberglass through
Yes,
the paint
yes.
because it cures so much quicker
It'll
because
be
it's hotter.
Hideo. All right. So,
Uh,
do you know Mick Michael? I don't know Mick Michael Yacht Brokers.
uh, the
I
name
was gonna say,
is
don't you know everybody?
familiar.
It's really annoying usually.
uh, no, actually, I did show a boat the other day, and they looked at a boat in Connecticut, and they said that the broker that they were looking at a Sabre with, 386, I believe it was, um, said that
Ah,
that broker
shock,
knew
shock,
me.
shock.
I was like, kind of
Probably
like
from
from the
the
boat
boat
show.
shows. God, I miss boat shows already. It's really bad. I should have gone to the Lauderdale one. I don't know what I was thinking about. That was a bad call on my part.
Yeah,
All right.
no, I don't think.
So this pretty
Yeah,
lady
yeah.
and her fabulous photographer,
Hmm.
whoever got on this boat and dolled it up for the photo shoot, really,
Yeah, great
like,
job.
really knows what they're
Kudos.
doing. Hello. The garage. That's kind of nice.
Oh,
Does
yes.
that platform come all the way down? I can't remember on a Hans.
Usually there's a track that rolls
Yeah, I
out.
see
It
that.
looks like in the center of that
Mm-hmm.
platform it flips over, so that would
Okay,
carry the
that makes
center of
more
the hull.
sense.
This, yeah. So yeah, I sold a Southerly earlier this year, a '57 that was
Okay.
similarly
One of the
laid
things
out.
I don't see on here, but generally I associate with Hans, is at the starboard side uh, helm station, there's usually a little vent here that is perfect for keeping your feet warm on a delivery.
Oh,
It vents right out of the engine
oh, what
room,
a pleasure.
and it's so
Very
toasty.
nice.
I remember somebody going like, "Oh, that's weird." I'm like, "No, it's a feature." I love these boats.
Yeah,
Right? It's
that would be
really, and
nice.
then so I basically set up a little blanket fort around my whole feet and body
Oh,
so that I could take advantage of that
there
whole
you go.
thing. God, who did these pictures? I love them. This looks so dramatic. Ooh. Why aren't your pictures this dramatic?
She must. Hey, hey. This must be. Where's this in New
I
York
don't
or
know. No, it says
Massachusetts?
Annapolis, Maryland. No promises though.
Oh, hmm,
I really like a lot of things about this boat, and but mostly what I like is the absolutely spectacular job they did staging it for her little photo shoot.
yeah, they really did a nice job.
I am Wait, isn't that cool with this
Oh
little
man,
so this nav station
yeah,
is integrated in such a funky way by having a big curvy piece of white
yeah.
question mark follow you around until it hides behind the settee. I do really like that actually. Then
Hmm.
all the rest of the wood is doing similar curvy weirdness, which I can't remember. I think the last Hans I was on was a 2017 though. I don't think I've been on one for a while.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to, I don't know, find one of these brokers and start making friends again. I think I've lost some of my delivery Captain Edge because I'm
Um,
I'm interneting too much and they're afraid of me.
uh,
I'm
you're too
I'm too
global.
something. I'm too honest is probably what it is. Honestly, this is such a pretty V berth with the somebody is very stylish with their little four
Yeah.
pictures. I wonder if that's in everyone or if somebody really is just way more artful about these things than I am. She's gorgeous. Totally, totally gorgeous, and probably
Yeah.
worth every bit of this 1.2 mil. I wonder, do they ever say things like what's wrong with them in the descriptions? No. Okay.
No.
So that's just something you have to find out with a surveyor.
Or just through asking the right questions with the broker as you have more and more conversations. A boat of that magnitude or price, I would think you're looking at the boat several times before you really pull the trigger on the deal itself. But a lot of open conversation about what that boat's bringing to the table. Why is it on the market? What have the current owners done with the boat? Where has it been? Um, but that's a
What's it like getting
beautiful boat.
insurance for something like this, though? It's got to be pretty gnarly. Or is it easier because it's a sailboat?
I don't know that it's easier because it's a sailboat, but a boat of that, again, the length and the price, you're typically well qualified
Ah,
already. Um, in order to purchase that, you're going to be definitely well qualified for the insurance. And the biggest hiccup, I think and this has just been from my limited exposure to it, but people can get insurance on boats. It's how much they're willing to pay
okay.
for.
That's fair. Man, these sails are just so pretty. Ah, they did such a good job making this look more exciting than any of these others. Let's all right,
Oh,
let's move on. 1.2 mil. All right, let's find something.
yeah,
I don't know. Jaw-dropping electric car deal. No, thank you. I want boats. Give me boats. And I haven't
boats.
seen any electric boats. Does that just because electric boats aren't for sale on the used market yet, or?
Yeah, I would think that would be
Mm,
more of a new purchase rather than a
okay.
used purchase. And very niche.
Okay, this Starcraft Fishmaster, Galahad Marine, who have very nice koozies. I can say that about them.
Yes, they do have nice
I
music.
I'm annoyed that they have a request a price on here.
Uh,
This boat isn't in the $1 million range, so this isn't a if
right.
you have to ask, you can't afford it kind of boat.
Hmm.
Ah, but the trailer she's on is real nice. So she's a 21-foot
Noosh.
boat with an enclosure. She's aluminum. Oh God, there's a video that's terrifying. I'm not doing that. Sorry, Starcraft. No, no video for you. 210 little. I look at all these,
Yeah.
short focal length pictures. They've really gone for it in terms of the artiness of this. So good job on you, Galahad Marine. But still, I hate the request a price piece of the puzzle. It feels like go high, if anything, right? Like just give me an
Right.
ugly price
Right.
so that I have a clue. The best way for me to figure this out is probably going to be to look at what kind of power did they put on this. Okay, so it looks like a Yamaha, but this is some kind of stock photo. She's on a
Hmm.
Venture trailer. They don't. Oh, so I have to scroll down and find out what
Yeah.
is the power. It doesn't say. Oh, that's why you have to ask for a price. Or is it in propulsion?
Uh,
No,
yeah.
does not
Huh.
say what the power is on her. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky brokers. This is why nobody likes you guys. This is why. Just so you know.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I won't be able to walk down that
Nope.
dock at the next boat
Not even a little.
show. Not
Let's
even a
see.
little bit.
Okay, who else can I pick on? There are a lot of really fabulous fishing boats, and
Yeah,
all of
and so I have found, or feel that I have found. Like the fishing boats, they go for sale in the fall, um, because there's typically not a ton that somebody's upgrading on the boat to sell it. Like it's not that complicated of a system. Whereas like a 67-foot sailboat or 60-foot Viking would have a lot more things to do and upgrade on or whatever. Um, so they tend to go for sale as soon as the season's done. It's on a trailer, it's in a shed, it's for sale, it's shrink wrapped, whatever. But the bigger boats, you have some people that want to sell them now and they're ready to sell now, and some owners want to work on them over the winter as their project to sell in the early spring, and then their coffers are full to buy the boat that they want for the next season moving forward. Or you have somebody that's been working on the boat all summer, wrapping up projects as they're using the boat, and then they sell it in the fall so they don't have to pay winter storage. It's kind of 50-50 which seller you have. But yeah, these smaller boats usually, when they're ready to sell, they're ready to sell.
This looks like too good of a price to be true over here. This 2013 Robalo dual console. Let's take a look at her.
In 24
foot boat. She looks clean. I like a clean boat.
Yeah.
Anchor Boats. Okay, I don't know these guys either. Dang, there's so many boat brokers out there that I just didn't know about. Show me.
You don't need to know about it.
Sorry, buddy. Well, this is lovely.
Yeah.
Looks very usable. Like it's not.
Yeah, Robalo's a nice brand.
I've really
Solid
enjoyed
boat.
them. Every time that I get to play with one, they're always super fun because they're very light. Is not exactly the word that I'm looking for, but it's there's a simplicity to them that I appreciate with like really good build
Right.
quality on top of that. So everything's where I expect it to be, and no hinges ever break on me. No. What else usually happens to me that makes me sad? Honestly,
I hate those little plastic like loops that are like U-shaped loops that are screwed to the deck sometimes to hold different things. Robalo tends to use stainless steel. It's just a solid build with well thought out.
okay, one thing
Placement
I
of everything.
don't love about the Robalos, though, is that I always feel like their helms are not quite set up how I want them to be for cruising at speed. Meaning, where they put the
Okay.
throttle is never like a comfy, like, put your truck arm out the window and, like, ride that way. There's always
Right.
something sort of precious. Or there's a cup holder, which I love a cup
Yeah.
holder, but I never like where it is because if you stick a Stanley cup in there, it's too tall, and then the straw is poking your arm as you're trying to mess with the throttle. It's just real embarrassing, and I don't like it. It
Yeah.
messes with my stick-on tattoos, and I can't have that. But otherwise, but everything else about them
Yeah.
is fabulous.
Oh,
So
look
if
at
I'm
that.
just jumping on to run real quick somewhere, they're always great.
Yeah.
She's a little twin? No, single engine, right?
A little-
Why did they show twin? Okay, no, she's a single engine. I was going to say for 53,
Yeah.
what is that single engine?
I have a 2023 Robalo under listing center console, and it's mint. Oh my gosh, the boat is exquisitely
on here?
maintained.
Okay.
I don't think so.
How would we even find that? Would we go to your website? Broker.
Mm. Oh, we're bringing that. Oh, now we get to
Yeah,
see my pictures.
why not? Sounds fun. Oh God, can we judge your SEO right now?
Oh, my
Because
beard. If only I had somebody to help me out.
is this you? I don't even know. Are you brokerwiththebeard.com? Nope.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe the page didn't go through.
Here, I understand. You're too busy
Yes,
closing
that's
deals
smart.
to worry about actually doing your SEO right.
Yeah.
Remind me to murder you later.
Mm. Yeah. Please.
All right, all right. So let's see. What else have we got here? We've got. I want something different. I want something weird. I'm gonna open this up.
Weird.
Let's clear everything, and I want to go something with a price that's really
Oh.
high. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
I can't even. What is that? That's still that's like under. No, that's not high enough. Why? Let's make it. Let's make it. One. Let's make it 2 million. Eh,
All right.
it's
Why
Christmas.
not? It's yeah.
Oh, oh. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere
Oh.
now.
Oh.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh,
There's your
dang.
HCBs.
Look at this Valhalla. Hello. I didn't know they made
Mm.
non fishing monsters. Since when? Hey, girl, hey.
Oh.
This looks a lot like one of those AI images, though. So but I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Maybe it's real. No, it's not real. That can't be real. Um, but I
Got the wing.
do
The wing
like the
platforms
look
here.
of her.
Nice.
Oh, wow. I'm hold on. Let me try to figure out what this layout is. So you're gonna step.
I'm not a fan
I
of
you
the
know
thwart
I
ship.
go back and forth on a thwart ship. Um,
You would.
good job, team. I'm proud of us.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. I mm, mm.
Mm.
Does this open up? Is that what is? Does this? I don't get it. I don't.
Maybe it's an option. You
Oh,
can
there
have
is a
it
little window up there. Okay, I
enclosed
see
or
the.
not.
I see the window.
Okay.
Okay, so she's a 55-foot bow rider. Honestly, that's what she is.
Yeah. Get the got the sun
With
back
four
up there.
outboards, they're clearly modeled after the Merc 600s in shape. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I would bet you get to pick what your. Oh no, you don't get to pick. They are Merc 600s. So Merc 600s are very sexy. I'll say that right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's real
Okay.
embarrassing when one of them
Ooh.
breaks, and then you've got like the gimpy toe like, in your lineup of 600s because you can't leave her
She's
down. Like
she
that's not
keeps
an
oh,
option. No, no, no. If one of
right.
them breaks, you have to lift just that one, and it's always one of the middle ones, so it looks extra gimpy.
Right.
And that's so embarrassing. Um,
I've, I've never
so the
had the
reason you
issue.
have to lift it is because the Merc 600s don't move the way normal outboards move. The whole cowling does not slide around like on your your dinghy outboard with your tiller. Just the lower
Right.
unit moves. So if you can imagine the
Mm.
lower unit, if a trio of or a quartet of these is all singing along and
Ooh.
doing really great things, and then one of them decides to stop dancing with the others, it
Right.
really messes things up. So that's why you have to you have to kick it up. And I think it's so embarrassing. I don't
Yeah.
know. Ugh. And there's only so many
Uh,
Merc techs in the world, but I've heard that they're trying to get more
yeah.
of them out there. Sorry, I'm gonna get in so much trouble with all of
No,
these
that's
companies. They're never gonna let me play with their boats ever again. That's not true though. So one thing I will say about Merc techs is it's always the same problem. So as soon as you get them there, they know what it is, and they'll
right.
get it solved. It's quick, and if you can
Yep.
afford a 600, you you'll get it done.
Yeah. You,
You can afford whatever they're fixing. Interesting. What is this? Oh my God. Hello, Super Cat. Hello.
The Nortec.
Ooh,
Good
a
Lord, yeah.
Nortec 4000 Super Cat.
Yeah, look at
Oh, own this boat for only $900,000 a month. Is that all? That's it.
That's it.
That's all you gotta come
Yeah.
up with. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is not Granddad's cigarette boat. This is
No.
this is a monster of
Mm.
the first order, and oh yeah, she's got.
And,
Are those the 400 race outboards on them? Oh, the 500s.
yeah. So,
Oh,
so this is this probably a
let's
carbon or
take a look.
Kevlar build?
So she is full carbon
Yeah, carbon
fiber.
fiber.
She weighs
Yeah.
less than 10,000 pounds with the motors. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure, like,
It's 9,000 pound is the motor.
this,
800 pound is the
this
wiring.
is so absurd. I love everything about it. Oh, God. And it has a full cabin. What do you
Yeah.
know? And a full
So
bathroom. What does full bathroom mean? Do they show us a picture of a
Nortec is
full bathroom on this thing? Because I don't believe them.
you're not buying that into the
How dare
bathroom.
you? If I have to pee, it's
You won't be in the boat long enough where you can't hold it. We'll be in the Bahamas in 5 minutes. Shut up.
so killer. Oh man. And of course the paint job is just like electric green and they tried to do this
Yeah,
great
it
little
looks-
staging by sticking a champagne bucket on here. But it's like no, that's not the vibe. Like you need some natty lights on there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
be real. Be real here.
The helicopter will drop your cocktail
Exactly.
into your hand.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah.
Not Annapolis. Not
Definitely
Annapolis.
not Annapolis. This is a Fort Myers Beach, Florida boat.
Fort Myers.
Sports Sport Boats Sport Boats Marine Inc. Why can't I say that? I don't know. Sport Boats Marine.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm still hung up on the $900,000 a month.
It's hilarious that they put that there.
How much for a day? Can we break that down per hour, please?
Oh man, she is cool. All right, I still want to see this bathroom they speak of. Calling it a full bathroom. Oh, okay. Yep. I
Ooh.
feel less $1 million looking inside now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these kind of battery switches. I don't know why. They're just so satisfying to press that little toggle and
Yeah.
slide.
and
Yes, there's
slide
something
it
really like
Yeah,
the launch.
click.
It feels like launch
Yeah.
control. I don't know. I just really like it.
E-
Yeah,
Ejection.
exactly.
Look. If that's the full
wait a
bath.
minute.
Go
We
back.
found it.
I
Yeah.
have that in my sailboat. That is, folks, that is a $99 RV toilet. A
Portoloo.
Portoloo.
You keep all of your Portos just underneath the loo. Wow. And that is
That
that's
can't
it.
be-
And they
that
call it
can't
a
be.
full because the sink
No.
becomes a shower. This is a wet head. Look at it. Yeah, you just pull that thing out and that's your wet head. Oh God.
It's also a portable bidet then, I guess.
Oh
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Oh, no, Jeffrey Wedding. These are boats we can never ever afford, and I'm okay with that, honestly. It's still fun to make fun of them for whatever this is. Goodness gracious. Oh wait, but hold on a second though. This sink is all carbon
Ooh.
fiber though. It is a carbon fiber countertop for this
Yeah.
sink. That's pretty cool. That's pretty darn cool. I'm surprised they have a mirror. I wonder if it's actual glass or if
Yeah.
it's.
Why would you want to see
You know
yourself in
what?
that
That's a fair
horrible
point.
little bathroom?
I don't know. Some people are into
Makes it
that.
look bigger.
It
The
makes the
bathroom. It makes the
bathroom
bathroom
look
look
bigger.
bigger.
Oh no. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. That champagne bucket is killing me. Like my champagne
Yeah.
bucket is prettier. Look.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Nice.
Ah.
Nice.
Speaking of, let me refill here. And keep
Oh
dream
yeah.
shopping through these pictures. I will say this: these seats are the nice seats. Ugh, they're so. These are like the happy buckets, as opposed to the
Right.
buckets of discomfort.
Is that the? It's an automatic upgrade at 100 million.
You get the
You
nice
get the
seat.
nice seats.
They have, yeah, the bolstering is sometimes the bolstering can be a little too aggressive, but these have the nice like
Right.
scoop flare so that you have still a little bit of room to wiggle so you're not being batted about like a pinball.
Right.
And the scoop is the better way to go. God, that's a
I would
cool boat
say.
though. Dang.
Nice.
Oh man. All right, let's see here. What what do I want to play with next? Let's a San Lorenzo. That for 22 mil. Okay. I mean,
Could buy five of them
yeah,
dudes for that North.
you know what? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at a 2020 San Lorenzo 44 alloy 146 foot. Okay. So she's 146 feet, but she's very Italian. With her,
Mm-hmm.
high concept windows. And you can tell that they keep the crew down here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's where you
exactly
keep
where
the
I would
crew.
keep them.
You are gonna need crew for a boat this size. She's
Yeah.
tri-deck, but she's kind of for 146. That's a lot of deck. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
is a
gosh.
very nice salon. They is this
Yeah.
this I don't think this is even the main salon. I think this is the second deck. I think this is their um I'm not going to call it a sky lounge. Yes, I am going to call it a sky lounge.
Huh?
I'm going to call this a sky lounge
Okay.
because it's
Skyline.
usually behind but high.
Okay.
And the windows, they're full floor to ceiling with, is that a slidey door I see
Ooh.
over there? Ooh, I'm into this.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm very into this. Oh yeah. Slidey
Slidey
door,
door.
double
Oh yeah,
slidey
double
door on both
sliding.
sides. So it's full beam. Well, not quite. Sorry, full width. But then you've got these walk around decks.
Right.
It's a lot of white though, and that was like a really popular thing in the
Yeah.
80s for reasons. But I thought it had
Yeah.
kind of gone out of fashion.
Apparently, they're
Well, at
bringing
least
it back. Well,
2020
this is
brought it back for a
2020.
hot second. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
when in 2020. So this would have been 2019. So they really thought things were gonna go back in time, I guess. I don't know. I
Yeah.
honestly, somebody made choices here, and I'm okay with that. Uh,
Well, white does, as far as colors go, white interior spaces look bigger.
okay.
Like if you had all darks, it would look
These
smaller.
photos do seem like they've been retouched a bit. I'm not sure why. There's something about them that just seems a little off to me. I can't put my finger on it exactly. Oh,
They look very
Yeah,
really
maybe
ices
that's
up.
what it is.
Maybe
There's
contrast it down. Just very,
very
very
white. They did
white.
white, shiny ceilings. I do not envy anybody who had to put those in.
No, I was my well when it's
Mm.
ceiling cleaning
Ugh.
day. My shoulders already hurt.
Okay, but I am obsessed with all this really
Okay.
pretty woodwork they've done. These little like slivers that they've cut.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, yachts are amazing. God, and marble walls. How very
Ooh,
Italian.
look at that.
Ciao.
Ooh. Mm.
I do not understand what I'm looking at in terms of where we are in this vessel. And a marble door. I love it. It kind of looks like a hidden door.
I think I would think this has to be like the
You'd
master
think.
suite
I'm not 100%
slot.
on that. I see the little walk up and the walk down, and I'm just not sure where we are.
Yeah.
Ah, now we're in the master suite. I can tell because it's got one of those
Mm-hmm.
walk-through bathrooms. Ew. But
Yeah.
it's not as intense of a master. Oh, you were right. Okay, it was part of the master suite because there's a you're
Oh,
dang.
I'm sorry.
Dang,
Can you
what
say
the
that again?
hell? I can't believe you were right.
Can-
That's so annoying. Okay, so this is part of the master suite. You walk down some little stairs. There's a
Right.
weird little therapy couch over on this side,
Mm-hmm.
and then here's this nice big master bed. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Show me the bathroom. I need it. I need. This is not the bathroom. Still, give me. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. I bet you those are towel warmers too.
I
The
love a
heated.
towel warmer. I
Mm-hmm.
was on a yacht not too long ago that had heated floors in the master, and
Ooh.
oh, oh, it was amazing.
Yeah. Those are
Um,
nice.
Dang, that is pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go redesign my bathroom real quick. Uh,
Marble is so fun to work with
I
too.
know nothing.
But look how they. I mean, but if you really look at it, they did a great job.
Well,
The
look, yeah,
tile
look
setter
at this.
did.
So here comes this
Those
vein, and
veins are lined up
yeah,
perfectly.
isn't that cool? Dang, and this little inset.
Good
Oh
for him.
man, somebody.
It's usually they just slap that stuff
Well,
in
the
there and be
trick
like, "Yeah, it's
is,
marble."
Italians will make everything beautiful. Everything. The question
Oh.
is, will their electrical
What do you
agree
vote,
or
Burnett?
disagree with where in the world you're bringing it? And by where in the world, I mean the United States. Will it agree with power that you're giving
Right.
it from the United States? And that's the big question. Oh,
Yeah.
hello, bidet. Full on.
Oh,
You don't have to. You don't have to
boom.
hose yourself up.
Nice.
And
Sold.
oh man.
Sold.
Okay, now we're in the main salon. This makes more sense to
Mm.
me. I don't. It. It's beautiful. It's just not as grand as I would have expected.
Yeah,
I guess that
kind of.
master really takes up a lot of the meat of the vessel.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this part of the pilot house? I bet it is. Oh, oh, oh! I like this pilot house. That is a very silly helm, though. Look at this little thing. Eeny.
It looks like the
Yeah.
X-wing fighter. Red
It's
Red
total
Leader.
spaceshippery. I love it. Yes, Jeff. Of course, I have a champagne bucket. Thank you for asking. Of course, I have a champagne
Good
bucket.
old Jeffrey Lane.
Ugh.
I have a koozie, Jeff. I have a
Oh my
koozie.
god. All right. I'm making myself ill. These are not the comfy chairs though. I'll say that. In fact, these look very aggressive.
Yeah, they look very stiff.
Yeah. Yeah. But this printer behind it looks like it could run the ship
Yeah,
for you.
right.
So you're all good. That is the biggest printer I've ever seen.
Quick, print out
Print out
MapQuest. I'm
MapQuest. We'll
unsure
get
of
it.
these
We'll get it
orders.
done. Just print the charts. It'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna quickly run through the rest of this and then go vomit about the fact that I will never be
Ooh,
able
that's
to
nice.
afford this pretty, pretty boat. Ah, she is gorgeous. Oh, hello, galley, with
Oh, hello, galley.
all the stainless ever.
Nice.
They didn't erase the chef's
I mean,
notes
my-
up here though, which I find kind of interesting.
Oh,
They could have taken that board down, but they did not.
more caviar. More champagne.
Really pretty.
One extra bucket.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a really nice aft deck. That's so fun. All right, I'm scrolling. I'm over this. I'm just making myself. Oh, wait a minute! I didn't even notice that the windows are raked the other way. Oh, what did I do?
Oh, was that
That
a
is a
jacuzzi?
jacuzzi. In case you were worried that you might not have enough water.
Good. Because if it didn't have a jacuzzi,
Yeah,
I
then
would
you're
not
not interested. I totally understand. That is an. I love the perv window too on the jacuzzi.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
reminds me of TVs.
Oh, it's so good. Okay. All right, I'm just depressed now. How do we? I'm gonna go make a lot more money. It means I'll have to change my whole life, though. This has been the Funny Boat Podcast. I'm over it.
Oh man, so
That was our first live.
yeah.
How did it feel?
First live felt great.
Mm,
Are we still
mm-hmm.
recording live?
Sorry, let me get us out
Oh.
of here. This has been the Funny Boat Podcast. Bon voyage, you
Bon voyage.
monsters! You buy me a yacht or something.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can figure out how to stop this thing. Done.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, a lot of the. So that yacht side view to me looks like